Video, and today we're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is episode 13. But basically, when I was playing with my Xbox Series S controller on the current gen Xbox before the Xbox 360, I was playing the game, right? And when I was playing the game, it just kept on moving so fast. Like the controls and the movement was so off. Like every time I'm trying to pause the game to like move around, pause the analog stick to move around a court, man, can I tell you this? It's not a good thing to play on Xbox current gen, the original Xbox, because it can mess up your winning streak. When I had the winning streak and everything, so I just switched it back to the Xbox Series S console. So now I can't use two controllers anymore. But I'm gonna find a way to get some more controllers though. I'm gonna stay updated to that. But we're going up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. This is episode 13. Hopefully y'all enjoy, man. Let's go ahead and do it, man. We have a good record, so I don't care how my player look or nothing, but I do want to bring y'all content for it, man. I'm on episode 13. Just get this over with, man. My phone's still good though.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. Thanks for joining us midweek here. Tonight, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Here with Grant Hill, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce. I'm Brian Anderson. Tonight, we've got a special treat. Our NBA insider, Shams Charania, sitting in with us as well. Shams, glad you could be here tonight.
Of course, BA, I'm glad to be a part of this crew. This is a pretty big time group I'm a part of right now, BA.
Well, good luck getting the word in. And a chance to see the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Cavaliers, the good news is they're trending in the right direction. Still right in the middle of the pack.
When I look at the Heat, they have been on fire as of late, blazing a path up the rankings with the best record in the league. Now they just have to keep this incredible momentum rolling.
And the Cleveland starting five. Mobley and Allen control the paint for them. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Tyson in at the three, the small forward. And for the Heat, they've got Bam Adebayo. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Norman Powell. Then it's MP, and it's Hero in at the shooting guard position. And with the East looking wide open, Shams, the Cavs, one of those teams poised to capitalize.
Yeah, this is a team that's going to start year two under Coach Kenny Atkinson. They've got the structure, they've got the pieces. Clearly, the starts in the last couple of years. But they can get some motivation here and make a real run to the top in the Eastern Conference.
But you know Cleveland is desperate to have a winner once again.
Yeah, this team can finally be the ones to do it without LeBron James.
Wow, it's good.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring, right near the hoop.
MP against Garland. Stolen by Hero. That's good from Powell on the assist by Hero. Powell's got 7 points.
For a vet like Powell, they know you have to cash in transition.
Allen finds Mitchell. Allen a screen. And he lobs it up. And it's Allen who slams it home.
No stopping Allen there. His length makes the play almost too easy.
And a busy summer for trade shops. What went into that frenzy of activity?
Yeah, Really, only the Nets had significant cap space, so that meant it was going to be a lot of trades, not a ton of free agent movement. Also, with a much greater level of parity, the East is wide open. Teams are really sensing there's a chance here to go for it. We saw that with the Desmond Bain trade in Orlando.
Do you feel like we may go on the same kind of roll next summer?
Yeah, I think next summer there'll be much more free agent movement. There's going to be about 10 to 12 teams with significant cap space in the summer of 2026.
Charles, you gotta get all your cell phones charged up, baby.
They're ready.
Merrill, he's checked in for Donovan Mitchell. Empty against Garland. Count it. Good.
What a start.
I'm just gonna do layups, man. Instead of making threes.
The game plan to perfection at this point.
Garland, the pass to Allen. Back to Garland. Soft touch off the glass.
Inside, Garland outplays his size, using speed and agility to get it done.
Shams, we talk a lot about LeBron James, his future as a player, but we also start thinking about expansion of the NBA. What do you think LeBron James' future as a potential owner is?
Yeah, LeBron James has told me over the past year he wants to be an NBA owner after his career is over, preferably in Las Vegas. If the NBA expands in Vegas, gets a team there, he very much wants to be the owner of that team, and he's someone that's valued at $1 billion. Let's see what happens when his career is over.
I think he can afford it.
I think so.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I caught up with the coach for Miami. We discussed Evan Mobley and how he wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get in trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys.
Yeah, I ain't gonna do nothing, bro. Just play another game, man. Just play another game. We lost to the Spurs. We lost to the New York Knicks. We'll take a shower, put some grease in my hair, go from there. Make sure I wash my hair, man.
So for Miami, Bears checked in for Wiggins. Jaquez comes in for Norm Powell. And Mitchell subbed in for Harris.
All right, bet.
Cleveland also making some changes. Brian, he's checked in for Allen. Donovan Mitchell comes in for Tyson. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Darius Garland. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Schroeder. Here's the screen by Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And B.A., he takes his rebounding so seriously.
This dude is such a grinder. His teammates appreciate the effort. Just goes all out on the glass.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Oh, there's the alley. And Mobley throws it down.
And talk about a catch radius. I don't think you could miss Mobley with that pass if you tried.
Hero looking over the floor. On the wing, Mitchell. Pocket four. Adebayo is screen on Schroeder. They get the rebound. Adebayo, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 5. Down low. A nice shot by Mitchell.
And standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Pass to Hero. Three-pointer. And it's Merrill who clears it away. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And here's Bryant. And here's Schroeder. Still without a bucket. To the paint. Here's Mobley. He can't hit that time. Oh, great D that time from Adebayo. And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Gets the Heat up 3. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Miami.
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Jaime Jaquez out there with Norman Powell. Then there's Khalil Ware. Then it's Davion Mitchell. And it's Larson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Miami. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Going back a few years, Donovan Mitchell dealt with a lot of trade speculation. He said you don't realize how stressful it was until you're out of it. Now he says it's great to finally have that sense of peace. I love being in Cleveland, but there's more to be done. Guys, back to you.
On a mission. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Now here's Schroeder. He's scoreless. Jones, with so many entertainment options out there, Commissioner Silver has said the league cannot be complacent.
Boy, is there ever. I mean, you think about the new TV deals, you think about the rise of social media. We're seeing so much innovation in this world, just in general, across all sports, and the NBA is no different. And certainly, the league office has been very proactive, looking to improve this product at every turn, and a lot of this is around social media and around the internet, around the young consumers and young fans.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Comes in for Nance. And Darius Garland subbed in for Mitchell. The last 7 league MVPs born outside the United States, Shams. The game is going global. What's next?
So, B.A., Adam Silver cited this statistic. 5 years from now, over 40% of the youth of the world will live in Africa. I think we'll see a lot of investment in developing that talent, not to mention captivating fans in that market, but really around the world. That's what the NBA is, a global sport.
Do you think we'll see teams, divisions, possibly groups of teams in certain areas around the world that'll be part of the NBA?
NBA Europe is very much in the works. There could be a real league there with the NBA.
Hero, the pass to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Takes a 3. And again, it's Miami from deep.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
quarter two. We've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pass to Schroeder. There's the triple. Rebound Miami. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
And at the offensive end, they were lights out in that game. They found all sorts of ways to punish the D.
Yeah, and for a coach, seeing your schemes clicking like that is very rewarding.
Miami shooting their first free throws here for the night. First free throw is good.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Adebayo's checked in for Ware. Wiggins comes in for Jaquez. And MP subbed in for Mitchell. Cleveland also making some changes. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Wade. Evan Mobley comes in for Strus. And it's Tyson in for Merrill.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
And the shot is good by Garland.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Pass to Adebayo. It's Wiggins on the wing. Now here's Powell. Shot clock at 6. Back to MP. From the wing. And it's Tyson with a rebound. And Shams, as always, it was a pleasure to have you with us here tonight. Thanks for making the time, man.
Of course, BA. Call me anytime. Let's do this again. I'm always available for you, BA.
Best to call, text, email, or send a snail mail.
All of the above.
Always a pleasure to hear from Shams. He uncovers some stories that no one else is privy to.
Yeah, I've always been a big fan of his reporting. He's a tireless worker, very detailed, and his integrity is second to none. That's how they like to see him operate. A big part of their attack.
Here's Hero. And the shot is good. Harris making the play. Hero's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, everyone views Hero as a shooter, but he is also a terrific finisher.
Garland, no good.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Ooh, MP going to work inside.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you gotta love that kind of effort. Getting in there, fighting through the defense.
Back to Garland. Three-pointer off the mark. Miami leading by 8. Wiggins down low. Mobley's on him. Harris left side. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. The Heat beat them last time when those two met in Miami.
They failed to create enough good looks. It just wasn't quite where it needed to be.
I'm so upset battery life this morning. This game acting stupid, bro. Let's see something right quick. Turn it off.
Had a hard time getting the looks they wanted on offense. It's hard to get a win when that's the case.
And so it's the Miami Heat finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. It's been a bit of a challenge so far for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They've got to play with more force defensively, if you ask me. You got to make them feel you.
Yeah, touch them up if you have to. Right now, they're putting up no resistance.
Now let's take a moment to recognize our players of the week. Keep an eye on these two. The Eastern Conference winner, Kate Cunningham.
This is why Kay was selected #1 overall in 2021. He seemed like a guy built to put a team on his back, and now we're seeing it.
Putting it all together. Tremendous talent. Go, Cade.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
Enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. How about Tyler Hero displaying all of his skills today?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Coach, I've heard you say one of the most frustrating things to watch is a team that beats itself.
Yeah, B.A., I think one of the things is before you can win, you got to make sure you don't lose. And when you're doing things like turning the ball over or fouling needlessly, those are probably the 2 biggest areas. Those are beat yourself types of stats, and it's hard to get away with those at the highest level.
Kicking off the second half, here's Kenny Atkinson 5. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Garland and Mitchell, the lethal backcourt pair. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Miami. Next up, the Knicks in New York. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just 1 game. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And that's now 6 points for MP.
Yeah, MP capitalizing on being so close to the hoop.
Outside Garland. This one for 3. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Here's MP.
Oh, I have to start it over, man.
That was good. MP's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
And Mobley gets it to go.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. And with an undersized backcourt and a towering front court, some had suggested the Cavs needed roster moves to balance things out a little bit.
Well, Mobley's growth as a shooter has quieted those concerns up front. But until they prove their mettle in the playoffs, there will be some questions.
Powell's shot is off.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Garland. From 12 feet. That one's good. Mitchell making the plays. Mitchell's got 4 assists in the game.
Well, they came out of the locker room with a purpose. 4 for 4 already in the half.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Oh, man, bro. Fuck it, bro. Damn, man.
All right, let's look back over the last 10 games now. See which teams were topping the charts in three-point shooting. Second, the Cavaliers.
Well, this has been a hot three-point shooting team, and it starts with their passing, moving the ball to get quality looks.
Embiid shot is good.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
The Cavaliers trail by 3. From 13, Garland, no good. Miami has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. His hero from down in the low post, it goes.
Everything back to normal.
Hero's got 12 points in the game.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Back to Garland. Mobley outside. With the step back. Pass to Tyson from behind the arc. And Hero grabs the board. Hero's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's MP. MP blast off.
A terrific take by Embiid. He's just punishing them on the drive.
The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. And so now a timeout
Wanna give him
from
another
Mike
phone?
Kenny Atkinson. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Cleveland also making some changes. Wade, he's checked in for Allen. Merrill comes in for Tyson. And it's Schroeder in for Garland. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Cleveland working the ball around now. Mobley, a screen on Hero. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Schroeder outside. Jaquez grabs the board. Heat leading by 7. To the inside. Here's Adebayo. The shot, no good. Mobley with some nice D. Cleveland has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Once again, off the mark by Cleveland.
Good shot, going bad. Gotta finish there.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Hero outside. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. 2-for-1 opportunity here.
Hey, if I'm in their shoes, I'd go for it.
Pass to Mobley. They get back on track. Can't get it to drop. Miami has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Powell passes to Mitchell. Fires from deep. Miami, no good that time either. Cavaliers trail by 7. Here's Mobley. The 3 ball. Mitchell grabs the miss. Pass to Adebayo. Hero on the wing. From downtown. Nails it from 3. Hero's got 5 points in the quarter.
They're just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting it to work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
And so it's the Miami Heat ending the quarter up 10. and it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We've got Norman Powell, Jaime Jaquez out there with Khalil Ware. Then there's Mitchell, and it's Larson in at the 2 spot. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Now here's Jaquez. The 3 from Mitchell, and Bryant pulls it down. Here's Schroeder. Bryant finds Schroeder. On the wing, Mitchell. Rebound Miami. Ware's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Powell, and here's Ware. Now Mitchell, covered by Schroeder. They get it again. From outside the arc. And again, no good by Miami.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be given.
The 3 from Mitchell. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Powell passes to Mitchell. Back to Powell. And again, no good by Miami. And so it's Schroeder with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Up top, Powell. Covered by Merrill. Mitchell, a pass to Powell. Outside Jaquez. Now Mitchell.
Counted. We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. subbed in for Mitchell. And the Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Mobley comes in for Strus. Tyson, he's checked in for Merrill. And Darius Garland subbed in for Schroeder. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, well during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson as he talked with his team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession. Make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Now here's Mobley. Allen with a screen on Wiggins. Now Allen. And he slams it down. Getting established positioning inside. Once Allen has this, he is a threat to score. MP drives in. Oh, what a take from MP. And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And that's in. Imposing inside. Mobley is just too much. Hero against Mitchell. No foul. Let's push for three. It's good from beyond the arc. And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
And defensively, that kind of effort is just not going to cut it.
Wiggins for the rebound. And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Now Hero. Harris outside. Takes it, and that's how you get it to go inside. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Heat. And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc. Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense. And with this one, they go double digits in the win column. And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Tyler Hero.
And he found a way to leave his mark on every facet of the game. His activity and energy were huge factors.
Look at who's out there now for Miami. Bears checked in for Adebayo. Jovic comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Powell. Larson comes in for Tyler Hero. And Harris has got the ball here for the Heat. Outside Jaquez. Now here's where. He's guarded closely. Harris! Ooh, it misses. From deep. So no problem for Miami as they get the win. A clean win and one where they clearly showed better energy. You're so true. They put on a show here at home. And I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence too. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everybody.
I'm just gonna keep on attacking the basket. Alright guys, on the next episode we'll be going up against the New York Knicks. So yeah, man. It's in January. Key games only. Dang. So when this key games only. Wow. November 21st will be a key game. Wait. Yeah, that's November 24th. Yeah, that's like in a couple games though. That's like in 2 more games afterwards. That's afterwards. We're going up against the New York Knicks. Jalen Brunson I thought was a 93, but now he's an 88. Anthony Thomas is a 90. Anobly is an 84. But yeah, man, we're going up against the New York Knicks in the next episode. But if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. So I'm posting every day, every week, whenever I have free time. And yeah, man, I'll catch you guys in the next video.